Solent.
Now, have a little listen to this beautiful piece of music.
And I know heaven needed an angel, but you fought so hard, had so much to give.
It's a track called One Day at a Time by Emma Buckley.
When the doctor came that day and said, I'm afraid it's not a good sign, you said, thank you, sir, but I'll just take one day at a time.
I heard it for the first time before the show this morning, and goosebumps, tears welling up in my eyes, possibly because I knew why it had been written and who for. It's a track written in memory of Vincent Appleby, who died of leukemia last year. He was just 18 years old. And his parents, Tanya and Carl from Poole, have set up a charity called Vision for Vincent to remember him. They've raised £30,000 to help the Teenage Cancer Trust and to set up a young adults and teenagers ward in Poole Hospital. And they're our Dorset Lives guests this morning. They join us from our Southampton studio. Tanya, Carl, good morning to you both.
Hello there.
Appreciate you stopping in to talk to us. Tanya, tell me a little bit about Vincent and about, well, what happened to him. We're looking sort of spring 2015, I guess.
Yeah, it was May 2015. He was actually diagnosed. He'd been quite unwell for 3 months. And then he basically spent 9 months having treatment, tried everything, and unfortunately it didn't work. So we lost Vinny in January 2016. So since then we've been doing lots for charity. We've raised, as you say, £30,000. We're over £30,000 for Poole Hospital. They've actually just started renovating 2 rooms for young adults and teenagers, so work started, and hopefully we'll be finishing within a month, so that's really good. And then, the latest thing is the song, which we're hoping to raise lots of money for the Teenage Cancer Trust.
Well, the song, it's amazing. Often I hear charity single and I think, well, the motivation might be good, but maybe the music will be a bit suspect. But what a beautiful song.
It is just incredible. It really is. I mean, Emma Buckley is Ruby Sky. She's just such an amazing young person. She really is.
Where did the words come? Because the line there that I smiled and said, I'll just take it one day at a time. You smiled.
Yeah.
Those were Vincent's words when he was speaking to the doctor?
Words. I mean, basically, unfortunately, Vinny never had any good news at all. Every worst possible, scenario happened. And, Vinny, he would just be sat there and he would just, he would just say, look, I'm just going to take it one day at a time. That was his saying. The doctors would come in and sit down with him to talk. And, he was just so brave. You just wouldn't believe how brave he was. And, he took like half an hour to compose himself and just, that was his words. So that's the words that have sort of followed us throughout the whole of the treatment. And that's how we live now, and all the other people on the Teenage Cancer Trust ward at Southampton, they're our family now, basically. You become so close to everybody that's going through it. And we're just one big family now. We all live by that, one day at a time.
I say it's hard. It was hard for me hearing that song this morning. Emotional. What's it like for you?
Really. Actually, you played it first of all. It sort of got me a little bit, but no, it's very, very emotional. It's beautiful. But I mean, you said about where the words come from. I mean, basically, Emma, Ruby Sky, she asked us to write about Vinny and about our experience when Vinny was going through it all. So I did, and actually, it's very therapeutic for me. I mean, I wasn't quite sure I'd be able to do it to start with. So I sent her pages and pages of, what we'd been through. And she wrote the song, she picked out everything that was significant. And she came up with the song. And the first time we heard it was actually the day before Vinny's funeral. That's the first day we met Emma, actually. And incredible, really. And she came in and we sat on Vinny's bedroom floor. And she played it to us for the first time. She'd literally just finished writing it like half an hour before.
Wow.
And we sat down and we were just absolutely blown away by it. You just can't imagine that feeling. And she played it at Vinny's funeral, and it was just so emotional. And we said then, this song has got to be, released and to do some good, to raise some money. So it's a year later. It's actually the anniversary of Vinny, 1 year on, that Emma recorded the song. We're very, very lucky. We've had so much support around us, for actually getting the song out there. I mean, Basement Studio in Wimborne were kind enough to let us use their studio. it was just incredible. There's actually a video to go with the song as well. I don't know whether you've seen that.
I did, I watched that too. I think that might be why I was
Did
so
that get
close
you as
to
well?
tears. Yeah.
I know. I mean, all those places on the video are really important places. Well, it's actually just two locations. Well, actually, there are three locations, but all really important locations to Vinny. They really mean a lot to us. So yeah, just incredible, absolutely incredible.
Well, time was against us. I only played a small clip of it. I recommend people go and have a listen to the full thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And find out a bit more. A Vision for Vincent is the thing to search for online. There's a Facebook page, Just Giving page.
That's our Facebook page, and basically we've got one day. They can actually search one day at a time. Vision for Vincent, and there's a link on our Facebook page, and the video's on there, so you can watch the video. You can download it on iTunes, and. Yeah, it's just hopefully we'll raise lots of money for the Teenage Cancer Award.
It's good work you're doing. I know Carl's alongside you. Give him a squeeze from us. Appreciate talking to us this morning.
Thank you very much for having us on. That's been brilliant.
Tanya Appleby and Carl alongside her husband. From Poole, parents of Vinny Appleby, and they've raised over £30,000 so far for the Teenage Cancer Trust.
BBC Radio Solent.
Travel.